Christian Scientist. My mother, though not my father, was a Christian Scientist, and her mother before her had been brought up in Christian Science. It was fairly a new religion then, especially to Britain, but my grandmother practiced it, and she had many healings and healed other people as well. And as a child, I too experienced healings through prayer, according to the teachings of Christian Science. It became the normal thing for me. I expected to be healed of any childhood ailments, any problems, not just physical sickness, but any troubles that came along. And when I was a young adult, I had quite a serious fall from a horse. And my mother came to the accident scene and she said, "What would you like me to do? Would you like me to take you to the casualty department of the local hospital, or do you want to have Christian Science treatment?" And without hesitation, although the symptoms seemed pretty awful at the time, the horse had trodden on my ribs and he'd trodden on my face and knocked my teeth, and without hesitation I did say I would like help from a Christian Science practitioner. Now, it might seem strange to people, but this lady, who was a full-time healer, working through prayer, and she immediately spoke to me on the telephone, and she was several miles away from me, but the love that she had in her heart just came over to me. It healed me instantaneously of shock, and then the physical symptoms that I had were healed very, very quickly, much to the amazement of colleagues at work and family members, and they were really quite amazed at just what a rapid recovery I had made. And because it was I suppose a formative time of life, it left a lasting impression on me, and I felt that this was the way that I wanted to go. And I wanted to follow the teachings of Christian Science. And one of my great delights is to be able to talk about people, and just to tell them how they can do this. They don't have to go to church, they don't have to even change churches, but to read Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy is just such a wonderfully enlightening experience, and it meets people where they are, and it can take them on a very exciting spiritual journey.